I heard about the World of Work program through my, caseworker from DHS. I had a few concerns about, the benefits that I received. And because I am a minor, he was like, there's this program called Summer Works, and you can potentially qualify for it and, get money that can help you with, future things. So I was really interested and signed up for it. And here we are today. My goal definitely was to get a job, and with the Learn and Earn program, at least I got to learn about customer service, and I worked fast food, so it was my first job. I never had experience with customers before, so when I did get like say a grumpy customer or anything that I never had experience before, I would reflect back on those videos, like how to deal with somebody that may be yelling at you or just not having a great day. And, I would reflect back on that and, use what I learned. And that really did help me, especially it being my first job. Like, I've had no experience prior. So having those videos, teach me what to do in that moment really did help. When I got like the stipend, it really did help me pay for, my house and my room, because this was a new house that I just moved into. So majority of the things in my room, I used the stipend to pay for it instead of, having to bother my mom for allowance. But I also, with the stipend and with my job, I was able to also pay for things that my mom needed. So it was a really nice experience to be able to, get paid and learn about what you might need for the future. That like budgeting definitely helped me, only because as a teenager and in high school, especially as a senior, we're going to graduate and move on to college and getting our own homes and like dorms and stuff, and we haven't really learned like at all what taxes are or like budgeting, what a W-2 form is. Like, I haven't known that like prior to learning about EverFi. So learning about it and having as my coach like guiding me through it really did help me, and now I feel like I'm more prepared ahead of my peers, especially those who just don't know like what those papers are, or how to get those, or how to submit a tax form or anything like it. Time management was definitely a big obstacle for me. I was never really taught how to manage time, work, and school at the same time, but I was able to really like how I learned budgeting. I kind of like applied it to that, like, okay, set a time where you can watch the videos that you have to watch for this program, and set a time for a job, obviously 5 hours a day, and set up time for school and homework. So time management was a big part that I also learned with the program itself, even though it did not teach me how to do it, but I taught myself like how to manage time and how to manage work and school. Like I said earlier, I did not know anything about taxes. So when you did help me with the program, like we had a one-on-one session, I would ask you like, what does this word mean? What is like, how do I get this done? Where do I submit this? You had like an ongoing answer, and it really did help me, especially for somebody who's a teenager versus like teaching somebody who's 25, maybe much more mature, have experience. But somebody who's never done that before, it really did help me. Like, I'm not alone. Like, a lot of teenagers my age don't know how to do taxes. So when I learned about like what to do and how to submit it, that really did help me. So I thank you for that. Maybe like budgeting, like I said earlier. I tend to spend money maybe a lot more than I should, especially give it to people who are in need, such as my mom. But also with just like time management and how to deal with customers, like earlier, because anybody could be having a bad day and like they could leash it out on you, like the server or cashier, and you wouldn't really know how to deal with that. But handling it in like a mature matter really does matter to not only yourself but your coworkers and your manager, just seeing like, oh, this is a mature young adult, and that really does help you. Because when I graduate high school, I'm going to be a certified CNA. I'm going to be a certified like nursing assistant. Thank you. And I learned like it's really the same thing, just different. These people are sick or have something they're dealing with that they don't want to be like in a place like a resident living home, which is what I'm going to be dealing with. So I applied to like what I learned, like be patient, be kind, like let them know you're there for them, even though you don't really do that in fast food, but you're still going to be patient and kind. So I apply what I learned, especially throughout my future careers in like say med school or university when I'm going to be there. So it really did just have an impact on, put yourself in their shoes and just, learn or see how they see the world. You're not the only person they want you there. They want their family. They want, people around them. So be patient, be kind is, a big takeaway that I got from this program.